Happy weekend. Uh-oh, I have 2 minutes left on this memory card. So let me delete some files. Hold on, be right back. All right, let's try this again. Good evening, late afternoon, early evening on the last weekend before Christmas. So get your shopping on and whatnot. Cheers. Little late afternoon tea. Ooh, that's good. Warms the body up right as you're about to step into the cool garage. Okay, this is going to be a part one, part two of a video that I'm going to make, or that I am making, or that I intend to make. That, if you recall, I had my primer catch that I bought online. It was 3D printed, has two magnets, and because of the inline fab mount and how it's constructed and my limitations, you recall this doesn't go in so well. So part two of this video is going to be how I'm addressing this with a better solution. But part one of this, and somebody brought this up in the comments section, was why in the F does inline fab even do wingnuts on this particular solution? They never ever have done wingnuts, or I'm not aware of any. I've never had a product from them that is wingnut based for the press. Maybe because this is such a small plate, thin plate. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. So, and wingnuts tend to indicate that you're going to move it around. Well, I'm not going to move this around. So I went to the hardware store, Home Depot, and picked up some stainless versions of the shipped bolt, and they call this an oval head Phillips. So I'm going to hope that my oval head Phillips works, and naturally the camera's in the way to get to. Camera's always in the way. There's no way to reload with a camera. So the idea, I had two ideas. I figured, originally I was going to get the black phosphorus bolt that matches the, this may not work so good, that matches the inline fab, but we'll see. We'll see. And then the other idea was, instead of doing just a nut, something boring, I thought, hey, why not try these Finnish cap nuts, whatever they're called. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to try one of the cap nuts. Hopefully that fits. It did when I was testing it in the store. All right. So, in theory, let me go sneeze. All the dust in the garage. All right. So there's my that. There's my that. And where did the cap nut go? I don't know if I have enough. Ooh, look at that. So I think, yeah, I'm flush enough with the inline. Let's see. This is let's tighten that up a little. So if I probably would have went with the black phosphorus version at Ace Hardware instead of Janky HD, I don't have one small enough for that on my bench. But I do have the wrench. Let's try to stay away from the red paint, because Murphy's Law says if it will scratch, it will scratch. So let me throw that down. And can you guys even see what I'm doing? Not really. A little better? Well, I'm over here. I'm tightening this. You'll see it in a second. Oh, that is a Phillips, a Fat Phillips. Fat Phillips. Always handy to have the right tools. All right, so we're going to all right, let's see. Okay, so I am not 100% flat, but I'm flat enough. So that is going to be my solution, and I actually like that a lot. So that's cool. I'm going to bet, because it's going to be even weight distribution around the plate, the bottom of the plate, which I will show here, that you can't see. I mean, it's flat enough, but there's just a little bit of, a little tad bump. So worst comes to worst, I will replace, well, two things. One, I might just take it to the grinder and that's probably what I'll do, is just grind that off, because it's not worth going to a hardware store and then picking up yet another type of bolt, or losing sleep over another bolt. So let me go ahead, because I like this solution, let me go ahead and do all of them. And what I will probably do, and it's amazing with Allen keys, doesn't matter how, doesn't matter. So you know what, there's no way, yeah. So what I could do, now that I'm thinking about it, I can do half of one, sixth of another, half dozen one, sixth of another, and that's either cut these down or go get the flat version at the Ace Hardware store, because Home Depot and Lowe's don't carry real stuff. They carry general stuff. General stuff. But I like the idea, because it gives it a little more polished. Plus, I fucking won't bleed, hopefully, touching this. I mean, every time, those wing nuts are fucking sharp. The edges on these, no fun when you catch them. Catch them. You catch them. Me catch them. All right, let me flip this over. Ouch. Okay, that's gonna bleed. Maybe not, but it's gonna hurt. All right, so we are 50% done. And can you see what I'm doing? Not really. Most people won't even watch the video this far, so it doesn't matter. Or you'll skip ahead to the other part where I introduce my new and very cool solution that is on the way, that I will stitch into this video, so it's actually going to only be one video for those of you watching. But for me, it'll be a time-lapse video. So today's Saturday. Maybe. Fuck. It's fucking amazing how fucking nuts and bolt. Motherfucker. Nuts and bolts don't want to play nice. Fucker, motherfucker. And with that, I'm going to have a little more sip of tea. It takes the pain away. All right, one more to go. Last one. Last one. I can't remember how many years I've had this. And not enough to bother me about the whole primer situation, or let me rephrase that. Finally deciding to address it after years of dealing with it. How's that? Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm trying to find the last one. The last one. The last one. All right. Let me set this back up correctly. All right. Put my little shims in there. All right. So now we have, what are these called? Cap nuts. I was going to say nipples. We have silver nipples. We have very hard chrome nipples. And I will save these because I save everything. You probably don't need to see me do that. So now, this goes in and stays about the same as the previous solution, but it looks a lot more polished and finished than the fucking wingnuts did. I'll say that, and we all know looking good is half the battle, half the fun, half the battle. So that is tonight's video because I'm waiting on parts. So cheers, happy Saturday, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, because that's what I celebrate, and I don't care if I offend anybody. Too fucking bad. All right, so that looks good. I like that. That looks a heck of a lot more robust, polished, and finished than the wingnut solution. So nay to this, yay to that. That's cool. That came out good. And when I show you what I'm going to do here, I think it will come out even gooder. More good. Gooder, goodest, more goodest, goodest, best, most goodest. All right, talk to you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good night / good weekend. Hello, YouTubers. Happy New Year. This is the first, it's probably the second time I've said Happy New Year. Actually, I can't remember if the water testing video was the last video of the year or the first video. I think maybe the first. I'm getting old, so memory's slipping. In any case, Happy New Year. Cheers. It's a, what is today? Today is a Tuesday afternoon, and I am on vacation. Well, all the madness at work erupts, and I had this on my bench, and I thought I'd just pass this along. This is a wonderful root beer for all of you root beer aficionados. We like to sample root beers every once in a while, and this one has a very, very, what's the right, earthy, rooty ginger flavor. It's quite delicious. Little on the tartar side as opposed to the sweeter side. Not as much of your vanilla flavor comes through. More rustic. That's a good word. Rustic. Yes, rustic. That's the word I'm looking for. Good stuff. All right. So first reloading video of 2021, and it happens to also be an unboxing, and it's not a purchase. This was a favor of the YouTuber who goes by the handle James Madison, and one of our long time ago folks, U.S. history, James Madison. I thought that was interesting. He had been watching me on one of my videos on the MEC 600 Junior when I got the primer tray and had to do all the mods and everything, and he had offered to print another version of the tray if I could provide him some measurements. So I gave him the measurements, and he went and produced what I would call an improved version of version 2 of that. And then he also put together what I'll call his own design, a modified design of said primer catch. And after looking at the pictures, I thought the modified design was actually better than the original design that I bought online from whomever, I can't even remember now. Andy printed it in black because I was kind of wishing that they were in black. So let me see if there's any paper. Nope, no identifying paper. All right, so here, this is the original. So I said I didn't need the back tab that snapped off because of the way it's mounted. I didn't need the magnets or the tab that the magnets were on because of the way the mount from both how the MEC sits on there and how the inline fab plate sits, and it's in black. So I think this looks just super clean, beautiful. And then this is the modified version. So it's basically that without this back, because when you think about it, what's that back thing for? So beautifully done, better than the one I bought. So without further ado, I will go grab the MEC. I have to keep warm in the garage. I will go grab the MEC and we will try both of these out. So back in a minute. All right, and we are back. So here was so I made a couple changes. Actually, I will stitch this into, I can't remember, it's been so long, if I actually videoed this or not. I know I talked about it, and I went ahead and picked up some, I think I videoed this, and I just haven't produced it, or rather stitched it in with this because I was waiting on this. So I'll call this my MEC 600 inline fab plate improvements, where I put the cap nuts, I think that's what these were called, cap nuts on here, so that I'm not trashing my hand with the wing nuts. Why in the world inline fab produced wing nuts for this thing is beyond me. Okay, so this will have what I would call a very snug fit, and it's so snug that I don't want to snap it because I'm kind of liking this version a little bit better. But I may have to sand it a little because, let's see, this is going to be a very, we'll call this super press fit. So once this is in, let's see what we've got. Yeah, it's a snug fit. And it's a good thing it's a deep tray because I won't have to empty it frequently. And it looks like with a little wiggling and finagling, I am in. And that is a winner. I like that. I like the lines. It's a little wiggly because I'm on my wood. I like the lines, very clean because of the rounded edge of the MEC and the snug fit. I do not have to, yeah, and it's right against that, there's that little lip that the original tray fits up under that sits right about there. Let's see if I can show it. You can see it right in the middle there. All right. Oh, that is a winner. This is beautiful. because it's everything this one wasn't. But this one just says it all. That is just that is beautiful work by one of our modern day founding fathers. From one founding father to an old father. Cheers. James Madison, that was some good work. That is absolutely beautiful. So I will move this around because the camera is always in the way. And I will, let me get a good, yep. So we're good. We clear everything. Nothing's hitting. We've got primer deposit going on, or what would be primer deposit. And do I have any old? I think I might have. This one's. So let me go grab. I don't have a shell laying on the bench that I can. Oh, maybe I do. I do. So we will decap this, and then we will recap this. And I'm going to do this left-handed over the camera, which means it'll probably have an issue. And, whoops, my little wood stabilizers here are not doing so great because it's not locked in the press. And we have I'm assuming that will loosen up over time as the more I wiggle it. And now we have a primer, which we will put right back in just to keep track of stuff. I don't know if that was in frame. All right, that is beautiful. I like the fact that it conforms. So we have the length. What do we have in length? It's been a while since So in length we have, goes back about, I'd say just under 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches wouldn't need to be emptied out. I'm assuming that'll hold 100 easily, and then just empty it at will, or use my magnet to grab them. So just fishing them out like that, so that I'm not having to yank this in and out. I'd rather have it be firm and snug in there than loosey-goosey. We all know we don't like loosey-goosey. All right, so thank you, James Madison. That's the bomb. And you can see from the side view, back view, side view, however you want to call this. Again, it just has a natural contour to the body of the press, the top plate of the press, and the back. So it's not kind of, even though this is also beautiful, it's not sticking out or almost hitting the. I still have my little lip that, the little lip that broke off, the little lip that could not be a little lip. Yeah, so nice idea. I'll say A on the idea, and I'll say a C on the execution, and I will say an A+ on both of these. So in doing right, I will offer this up to anybody who, and hopefully, James Madison, you don't take offense to that. But I believe in giving back to the community, just as you gave to me. I have no issues giving either one of these away to somebody who can use it, because I can't use two. And quite frankly, I like this modified one better than the original design. This is, it's got a cool factor to it. Yeah, bingo. This is a winner. Can't say enough. And for that, I do say thank you. And this is a perfect example of the community helping the community within the YouTube slash reloading shooting space T-space. So enjoy. This is cool. Thank you very much. I call that a winner. And that is the end of the first reloading video of 2021. Actually, it'll be a combo of half the video with the nuts and whatnot, and then half the video with the primer catch. So a mix of 2020 and 2021, but all published on 2021. So this is now a refreshed look, and that's a winner. Totally. Thank you.